Doom, dun, 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 dun. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay Money and my guy Wham here, man. It's my guy's birthday. You know, it's a special day today on this earth. You know, we're gonna get to some cash, man. What's
Let's
up with you,
go.
Wham? Everything cool?
I'm blessed, bro. Blessed to see another year. Blessed to be here with you. Blessed to be here with the people in the chat. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like my guy said, let's smack city time because my boy, it's a real nigga birthday. Smack city time, baby.
My guy, man. It's my guy, Wham, man. You know it's gonna be a good day. You got the Lakers in the background. You see what I'm saying? I know you out there having a good day, just chilled out, man. You gotta
I'll
have fun on
talk.
your birthday. And hey, I'm glad that you came on here with me. You know what I'm saying on your birthday, man. So we're gonna have my guy Simba in here. I tried to get my guy Ski in here as well, but he's a busy man. So, but regardless, we're gonna try to get to some cash, Wham. What's up with
I'll
you, bro?
talk.
What you seeing today in the NBA? Obviously, I mean we got 3 games, but just period. What you liking? What are you seeing right now before we get into the games?
Yeah, I locked in 4 plays. I like them 4 plays. I like this card. Very intimate, very nice and subtle. Some good intriguing games here. I don't expect any blowouts. So, we've been seeing a lot of blowouts here. I don't expect any blowouts. If we do have a blowout, it may be on the later games. My guys in the background may hold it down. If that's the only potential blowout I do see here. But other than that, should be some good games, man. Shout out to CJ Martin. I appreciate you, Eric Chang, as well. Appreciate your birthday love, man. It's only right, bro. Let's get to this cash, though. It's only about this money, man. Shout out to my guy Simba as well. Appreciate him. You already
My
know. Real
guy
ones link
Simba.
up. Real ones link up. You feel me?
What's up with you, Simba? Everything cool?
Bro, my shit, man. Yeah, everything's good, man. Just trying to in the parking lot, man, trying to get this service, man. I don't know. It's not being friendly. But hey, shout out our guy Win, man. Happy birthday to you, brother. Another we celebrating life today, man.
I
Celebrate life.
appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, hey, I can hear you pretty good, Simba. It's all good, man. But let's get into the games, right? Because that's what the people here for. We trying to get to some cash. Obviously, my guy's birthday. So I know me, I like the cash on my birthday. I'm trying to get some money, man. We got the first game up. We're going to the grimy streets of Philadelphia there, man. We got the hey, them boys grimy out there, man. Hey, Jazz versus the Sixers, guys. The Jazz are up to 3.5 point favorites now. Philly home dog. Now, obviously, the Jazz have one day of rest advantage, but still, both teams coming in on the back-to-back, traveling on the road. Sixers first game at the house off 4 straight road games. Don't necessarily like the spot, but I'm sure. I mean, come on now, these motherfuckers got smacked by 35 over there in Utah without Embiid early in the season, so I'm sure they're gonna have something in there with Wham. How are you looking at this game? You think the Jazz gonna keep it rolling?
I honestly, I do think the Jazz do keep it rolling. It just seemed like they had an easier game yesterday rather than the 76ers. And then they just got the better role players, man. As much as these guys been decimated towards injury for the for the Philadelphia, got guys coming back, getting back to the well, got the COVID bug out of them, hopefully. I
Mm-hmm.
do wish those guys well. I do like Utah Jazz in this spot. Did I take them? I did sprinkle a little bit something on that -3. But I did just a little bit sprinkle here, but I didn't really make this official bet. This is not gonna be official bet for me. What I did make official is Royce O'Neal over 8.5 points. He's hit this 4 times in a row. Also, if you're taking Royce O'Neal, you might as well take the 3 point prop. So I split the unit,
Okay.
put it on the 3 point prop as well, over 1.5 threes at plus 104. That's the best number you're gonna get on him right there. And I was telling my guy before, you got to look between the prop builders, bro, because it was a regular -1.5 at -120 for Royce O'Neal, minus
Yeah,
one
you're right.
eighteen, and then I looked into the prop builder, they're giving it up for plus 102. So hey, there it is, same shit there. Got to take the Royce O'Neal prop in this spot. It's right now again. It's at 8.5 points. Hit it last 4 times. I think he does this early. Hopefully, he gets it done. We're early. We can kick our feet up here, but I don't want to stress on my birthday here, bro. So I didn't take too much on the side. I just took the props here in the day. I took Royce O'Neal. That's what I'm rocking with.
What's up with you, Simba? I see you nice and clear there. What you like? I know this is a prop show. We got all day to talk about some props, find some money, Simba.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, man. As far as the side goes on all three of these games, man, I'm looking for some early. So if I'm looking at this Jazz game, I'm looking for it early. Like you said, the Jazz did smack up Philly in their house. But for me, man, the prop I'm looking at is there's two in this game. I'm looking at Seth Curry over 14.5 points. Last 10 games for the Utah Jazz, man, their defensive rating has not been as good. Over in the season, they're really, really good. But the last 10 games, they have not been very good, man. So give me give me Seth Curry over 14.5 points. Hey, and then this guy right here has just been a monster. That's Rudy Gobert. Last time he played them, he did well, grabbing up the rebounds, you know what I'm saying, getting some putback points, you know, just doing what he does, right? Give me Rudy Gobert. It's a player combo if you guys can get it out there, man. It says points and rebounds over 25.5 points. I just want to look at my notes here while I got it. Man, look, Philly is last in the league in second chance points. That's what we're looking for, right? We're looking up for him to clean up those boards, get those offensive rebounds, get a couple of putbacks, and they're second to last in points in the paint. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying, right? So Rudy Gobert over 25.5 points is easy money. I think somebody in the chat shouted out his rebounds. So if you can't get the player combo, go ahead and take his rebounds over 10.5. The dude will have probably like 17 boards tonight.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. I like Tobias Harris over. I like over 17 points in this game. I'll be honest with you. I still think that the Sixers may have something to show. Like, you get your ass bust 120-85, you're gonna remember that game and gonna want to advance that loss. Obviously, you got the Jazz here, a Western Conference team facing the Eastern Conference team, so it may not be as big a game to them. Philly is obviously a tough place to play. Some of the toughest fans over there, to be honest with you. So I'll be honest. I'm kind of rooting for Philly in this one, something that I don't usually do, but I like to see the Sixers do well in this game, get some revenge. The Jazz, they don't really impress me. They're a really hot three-point shooting. That's all they do is shoot threes. If they're not falling, they could lose pretty much any game, but obviously if they're hitting, they can blow out anybody as well. So I lean Sixers in this game. Obviously, it's not a good spot for coming off four straight road games, come back to the house, that home road back-to-back. They didn't look good versus Charlotte, and I read you off the beat writers. Doc Rivers says that Joel Embiid and the other Sixers players who had COVID are still struggling physically to some degree, and you can see it out there as well. Their offense has really been struggling, my guys. So that makes sense. It's just that's why I like to follow the beat writers. Though they're not necessarily fans of the team, but they're literally giving you the beat, the heartbeat of that team, to letting you know what's going on. So I encourage you, hey, look, you don't have to take too much account into certain things, but I like to look for inside info, and that's why I'm staying away from the Sixers. But I do lean that way, and I'm going with Tobias Harris, man, over 17 points. I couldn't talk WAM off that. Royce O'Neal over 1.5 threes. That number should be higher. Wait, we got Thibault as well. He's not a good shooter, but he will get at least 2 to 3 corner looks from three, which is the shortest 3-point shot. He can go at least 1 for 3. I feel like his 3-point props are usually over a half. I'd be looking at that. I think Joel Embiid's at over 1.5. He'll get at least 3 attempts as well. He gonna be going at Gobert here. That's gonna be a really good matchup to watch, guys. Try. You got anything else on this one before we get to the next one? You got to look at 3-point props for the Jazz, right? That's what they like to do,
right? Yeah, and I would agree with looking on the other side as well. I mean, Utah Jazz over the last 5 games, they're allowing opponents to shoot 38 threes in the game. So they're averaging 38 attempts from 3. So you expect them to keep up with them. And that's what other teams try to do, try to keep up with the shot making that they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do, shoot 3. So that's the reason why I like Royce O'Neal. And I can see the other way around, but liking 3-point props for the Philadelphia as well, because they're going to take them. And the guys that may take them, like O'Neal, like Joel Embiid, and like Thibault, those are the guys that I expect those 2 guys to make them as well. So I like those looks as well. What you think about this one, though, Eddie, and as far as anything else you want to add on this game?
Yeah, last little note on this game, and it's a lean for me. It's a play I'll have personally, but I just don't really want to make it official. But it's Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points. I'm going to play it all the way up to 30, right? I'm going to play it all the way up to 30. In his last 4 games, he's averaging 30. Yeah, he's averaging 33 points in his last 4 games. He's going off. Now, people will say, well, the last time they played, he only had 13 points, but the guy only played 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They already blew him out. I don't even think he probably didn't even play the whole 4th quarter, let's be honest. But so for me, yeah, I'm playing it at 30 points. If y'all want to play it at 25.5, I wouldn't be mad at you either. The dude is on a tear, man. He's on a tear. His last 8 games is averaging like 28 points. Last 4, 33 points. All right, come on, man. I mean, right a hot hand. And he's doing this on the road. On the road over the season, he's averaging 28 points on the road.
Yeah, and he'll have the ball in his hands a lot as well. I'm all like that. I see this 20 him to get to at least 26. What's that, 26 plus points at minus 108? I like it. Not too high a juice as well. It's basically like you're saying at 25 and a half. So I like that, man. Mitchell has been cooking. That's the thing with the props. You can find some cash, and like that's not even necessarily you honing in on who's going to win the game. But Mitchell has been balling and have the ball in his hands. My whole thing is with the Sixers, if they want to take him out of the game, that's how you beat the Jazz. You D up on Donovan Mitchell, make sure Gobert's not having a field day going for 25 boards on your ass. Other than that, that's how you get it done. So I like the play. I might get there. I do like it. I think that would correlate with the Jazz winning though. So if obviously you can have a bad game and then they may not be looking so well here. But let's get into the next game here, my God. Let's get to the next game real quick. What we got? Lakers versus the Grizzlies here. Wham, what we doing here, man? I mean,
Come on, man.
Like,
come on
Lake
now.
Show, man.
I can't.
I
They
like
can't
the
let
Lake
me
Show.
down on my birthday, can they? Can they let me
hell
down on my
no.
birthday? Which they fucking can. They can. Don't get me wrong. But do I expect them to? No, not in this spot though, bro. Like this is a great advantage for them rest wise. They got guys figuring it out, and honestly, is Frank Vogel figuring it out? Having AD at the 5, they played really well with them in the 5 last game. I mean, you're going against Jared Jackson Jr. type team. They may be running a little bit small ball themselves here. I can see that happening. I think Frank Vogel does that again. Try to run the AD at the 5. If they're going against Steven Adams, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Dwight Howard out there. Don't get me wrong here, but the minutes and the attempts may be a minimum. I like AD props, but the key in here for me, just take the Lakers, bro. I took the Lakers at minus 3.5. I expect them to win by margin here, so I'm not scared about the any other reason there. I know our guy Ski is on the money line for numerical reasons. I like that look as well. Don't get me wrong. Do I want to pay the minus 170, minus 165, whatever you're getting there? No, I'd rather just take the money line. I think they're going to win the game outright. They showed that they can shoot the ball a little bit better. I expect guys to make shots. Monk, Carmelo. I expect THT to fucking play better as well. He's been a little bit slumping. I expect these guys to play well. We could talk about the
I ain't sold on
side,
THT,
though.
man. I'm not sold on THT. I know he's
bro,
like everybody's promised. Like I didn't even like the contract they signed him in. Like, what are we doing here? You got guys like THT getting 30 million for 3 years out here. I don't know. It's not that he's a bad player.
I can see THT get moved though. Now that I see them
as a trade chip, I can see that. Yeah.
I can see him get moving, bro.
That had to have been what it was. When I say because like that had to have been what it was. But I feel like they kind of paid him because to keep him around because they didn't want to trade him. Because you know what I'm saying? Why would you pay him? And then
it's either like you take a 27-year-old Caruso or you take the younger boy and THT. You got to go young boy. It's just that was the dilemma they was in. That's how I feel.
They should have kept. Now I understand that, but like Caruso would have had them in a different type of space in the next few years in a win now situation. So what are we trying to do? You got LeBron old as hell over here. You
can't go by nobody, bro. Fuck.
Simba. I mean,
I think he go off though. I think he go off today.
What's his points props at, man?
He's at 24.5, bro. You believe me? I sprinkled that. You feel me?
24.5 points, rebound, assist, right? What you got?
I was talking about just points. I was just talking about just points.
THT points is at what?
Oh no, I was talking about LeBron. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said THT was at 24. I was like, everybody's sitting tonight.
Hell no.
I don't want to confuse the viewers here. Sorry, y'all.
I see 12. Say him to get 12 or more points than plus 104. That's what I'm seeing. Simba, like you think that? So come on, man. You out there in Cali. What we doing with the Lakers tonight?
Hey, man. So look. Wham knows the vibes, man. It's Lakers or nothing for me. It's not really a homer play, but I think the Lakers are starting to figure some things out. I think they're starting to figure some things out, and they might go on a mini run here. Cover ATS wise and just winning wise. I think that. Like you said, the rotation wise and the lineups that Vogel's done, he's figuring something out. They're playing a little bit better defense. They're playing with more energy. LeBron looks like he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. At least this last game he did. He wasn't letting nothing go. He wasn't letting that game go, period. Right? So for me in this game, on a side, I'm taking the Lakers first half just because I don't want to see a second half meltdown. Give me Lakers first half, whatever the points are. I think it's -2 right now. Or it might be -1.5. I can't remember where I got it at, but looking at my notes for these, yeah, where are we at on that?
It's at -2, but it's
Yeah,
a
it's
couple of
-2.
one.
You get a
It's a
-2.
couple of -1.5s out there, bookmaker and bet online. I'll be honest with you, Eddie. Obviously with the Lakers being on the road here, I actually think the Lakers in the full game is the best look because
Better
obviously
play,
the
yeah.
Grizzlies
I
are on the
agree.
second half of back-to-back as well. They're at the house. If they have anything, I think they could possibly
It's gonna
come
be
out
early.
strong in this one.
Right.
Then the Lakers come out in the second half. Hey, look, guys, we're not going to lose this young ass team, and I don't see them looking past them as well because the Grizzlies have a better record than the Lakers do. They're surging up in the power rankings. You got to look at them like, hold on, we the much better squad right now. Y'all missing y'all start player. They can't afford to lose these type of games. So I think the Lakers full game is the safest play in this. Like, in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Grizzlies come out a little pissed off. They did just lose their first game in 5 games yesterday, but I still think it'll be some heavy legs. Those 3-point shots won't be falling. But I couldn't talk you off them starting it off either, Simba. Shit, I hope they do. I hope they smack shit out these boys.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking
City
for.
Lakers, bro. Don't no other way around it. Smack City. First quarter, first half, full game. Smack City Lakers. Let's be real though. Over the last few games, Memphis haven't really played against this type of teams. No, don't get me wrong. Lakers are don't have the star power that they normally would, but these still are the best players that this Grizzlies can play. They play without Luka. They play without a lot of other players. Bad situations. So these teams that they've been playing ain't really that good. So I expect the Lakers to hold it down, man. Shout out to them. Appreciate the chat showing all the love, JR.
You out here paying bills, Wham. Look at you.
Hey,
what's the Wham say? He said he paying bills out here. My God.
Hell yeah.
My guy Pepsi can't say Ben Simmons under 0.5 points. Absolute lie. It is must start for action, but what a lock there. Everybody in the chat liking Memphis, guys. I'll tell you. The last few times the few people came in the chat saying, look, this shit's not gonna cash. So and anything can happen, nothing's guaranteed. But I don't know. I just like when people do this shit. I really like when people come in there. No, this shit ain't gonna cash. All right, let's see what happens. I see you tomorrow, my guys.
The motherfuckers ain't coming back tomorrow. You know they be gone.
Nah, they'll be back. I like the Lakers by double digits here. I think I see a Smack City spot here, man. Let me see props in that one, man. I'd like to say look at some Bane props in this one, William, because Bane has been going off. Like I see what he's doing, even though the Grizzlies have been overperforming. I see what he's doing. To get 17 points, I think Bane will keep it going. Jaren Jackson Jr. as well. Even if they lose in this game, he has to try to go for 20 here. So that's who's been keeping this team afloat. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane. So if you like the Grizzlies, or obviously with the props, they could even still get smacked up and still cash. Be looking at Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. once again to stay hot. William, with any thoughts on some? I know before the show I was talking to you, I was like I wanted to look at Monk and Carmelo threes for them to get at least 2 threes. I know they're bench players, but that's all that they do. All they do when they come off the bench is shoot threes. What you think, William? Any props in this one?
Yeah, you know what? I like the LeBron over 25, 20 to have 25 or more. He's hit 30 plus games over the last 4 games. I do like LeBron to continue, like you say. He has a chip on his shoulder, it appears. Desmond Bane, man, don't get me wrong. I love Desmond Bane. Me and my guy Simba, we've been on this motherfucker 3-point props. Switched it over to the points. Switched it over to the points. The Bane train is definitely in effect. And I did have a Bane prop last game. And he didn't come through. Shot 5 for 15. Shot bad early on. Tried to figure it out. But he, like you said, he's been holding it down for these guys. I just don't think that he does it again today. And I'm like, hold on, Bane. If you my guy, don't do this shit today. You know what I'm saying? If you really my bro, don't do this shit to me today, Bane. So I'm going against Bane props today. I'm not fucking with Bane. You feel me? And it may just because like I don't want to have that type of nostalgia here. And I already got enough action, so I don't have enough money to drop on Bane. You feel me? I ain't about to go too hard on this game to have myself a little bit pissed off. So I did just take the Lakers here. But as far as any props that I did sprinkle on, I have personal plays. It's LeBron, man. I think LeBron is probably the best bet because he wants to be the guy against this team. For example, Zaire Williamson is on this team. He knows this is one of them little fucking young kids I was picking up, dropping off at school at Sierra King. I gotta bust these motherfuckers' ass tonight. So I expect him to hold that down, man. Be the OG today, bro. Get the 25 points that we need to cash. So that's the prop that I like in this game.
Yeah, and you said something there. I don't like. I'm on the Lakers. I'm not finna just even make these motherfuckers sound good for the Grizzlies. I don't want to take props
I ain't
against the
fucking with
squad
it.
that I'm betting against, but that's the name of the game with props. They could get, like I always say, they could lose the game. Like, see, if you don't want to stay away from the side, you can hop on some props, and you don't even care who wins. But then you rooting for that motherfucker for that one player. Last night, I'm like, Steph, shoot the three. Come on, make these three. Hey, put him back in the game.
Yeah.
That should be
Yeah.
crazy, man. But what's up, Simba? What you think? Any props? Some 3-point props? What
Yeah.
we doing this?
So a couple of guys you guys want to keep your eyes on. Just one guy that I had written down in my notes. I didn't place a ticket, but I got a ticket on the other guy. So Westbrook, keep an eye on him, man. Over the last, just looking at my notes, over the last over the last 10 games, he's averaging 23 points. He's going off, man. Averaging 23 points, and his point prop tonight is only over 18 and a half. He doesn't have to be very efficient to get that number. He can get to the line to get that number. But for me, tonight, it's AD. 80 over 22 and a half. I know he didn't get it against the Celtics. Robert Williams was out there making him look bad, man. But 22 and a half points tonight. He goes against Steven Adams and that young small squad over there in Memphis, right? That young team. But in Davis's career versus Steven Adams, he owns this guy, bro. He averages 28 points in his career versus Steven Adams. I don't see a situation where Davis goes into this game and doesn't take over. Like you said, I know you on LeBron, but there's enough basketball and there's enough points to go around. I think they can both hit their prop, bro, tonight. I'm not advocating for an over or anything like that, but I will tell you Anthony Davis is going to eat tonight, man. He looked he just looked, I don't want to say off, but it looked like he was taking a back seat against the Celtics. So I think tonight he gets rolling.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good matchup as well. They had Horford, they had Robert Williams III, who's a damn good defender as well. So they had some guys over there. AD went for 22 points earlier this season. I was thinking about maybe looking at, like I say, just thinking of some shit that might hit, not necessarily that I even want to hit, but this obviously we bet with money, not with our heart. I could see Melton getting to 11 points in this one. Obviously, they're gonna get he's gonna get a lot of time. Tyus Jones, if they don't, I don't think they have Zaire Williams again tonight. So I know he started in the last game. He got 13 points, but still, I think Melton could get to double digits tonight. Get to that at least over at 10.5 points tonight. Like I say, even in a losing effort, I could see him getting to that. But I hope all them Lakers props hit. AD, LeBron, all that shit. Monk threes, Carmelo threes. I hope they go off on that, win this game by double digits. I really do think that the Grizzlies are going to get put back in their place. Like I say, they got hot for a while. At some point, when that shit run out, it's going to bottom out. This is a back-to-back spot. They already lost versus the Mavs. You could argue that the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, are maybe a bit better than the Mavs here. I think they want to smack these guys up by double digits and climb up in the standings. You can't lose these type of games, man. Last game up, we're going to the streets of San Antonio here. We got the Nuggets versus the Spurs. Nuggets open up at -1.5. This line is all the way to Spurs -2.5 now, man, even without Keldon Johnson. So it's actually pretty crazy here. But I like Jakob Poeltl in this one, man. Over 23.5 points, rebounds, assists. Now I was talking with my guy WAM. I like the rebounds and assists. I like the damn double-double. I kind of like everything. I think it's not that Jakob Poeltl is going off. I just think it's actually kind of a good matchup for him. And I think he'll want to go at Jokic in this one. And like I say, no Keldon Johnson definitely opens it up for him. What you think about this one?
Yeah, I mean, to continue the theme of going to what I know, what has been successful for me, we took Royce O'Neal. We going back to Jakob Poeltl as well. Without Keldon Johnson, should help his rebounds up, and he's going to get the 10 points. He's averaging 11 points over the last 6 games, averaging the 10 rebounds without Keldon out the lineup. Now, I do think that probably the more flashier prop guy for sure today, it will be Murray. Murray is pretty much PRA king over the last few games. They still setting it low, 34 points for the PRA. When you know he could get 25, 8 and 8 easily. He's averaging that over the last 6 games. So it's nothing to do for him to do that, especially without a big piece like Keldon. But I think it's just going to be one of those nights where you're going to get Jakob Poeltl to show his worth. And his worth is getting the boards and making those easy buckets around the rim. I think he's going to be able to get that. 5 attempts, that's all we need around the rim. It's 10 points. And all we need him to do is just stay the ass down low. You don't even got – we're not going to be a blowout in this game. I do like the Spurs. This is an official play for me as well with the Suns. With the Spurs. I got them at -130 on the money line. I think it's just going to stick to the money line here. It could be a close game. I do expect them to win this game outright. I just think that the Denver Nuggets, they've been playing with a little bit more of a house money. As much as these guys been losing players, they kind of still been in that pack of still being able to make the play in. I thought they would be a little bit more worse than this, even possibly, calling this season quits. With all the shit that's been happening to the Denver Nuggets this year, they could easily just call it quits and just go on for next year, sit Jokic ass, don't get him hurt, you know what I'm saying, and go on to next year and try to get some draft picks. That being said, I don't think they're doing that. They're playing pretty well, but in this case, not against the Spurs, bro. Not at the house. Spurs are the team. The reason why the line movement is moving their way, I totally agree with it. I like the Spurs today, bro, and I like Jakob Poeltl to get a double-double at plus 160 for sure.
I took it too, bro.
Yeah.
I took it at plus 150. Simba, you came on the show. You put it on in the chat earlier. Jakob Poeltl double. I would say I already like it. If I'm liking points, rebounds, assists, obviously most of those going to come from points and rebounds. He's got to go for 10 and 10 here. If you look at it, I think the rebounds prop is at 9.5 anyway. Like his props are basically set up saying that there's very likely to have a double as well. So and that no Keldon Johnson will show here. It has to reflect towards Jakob Poeltl. He'll probably be playing 35, 40 minutes in this game, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I like Poeltl going over for his double-double. If you go and look at some of his player combos, like points and rebounds, I bet you is more juiced than just taking the – obviously, it's going to be more juiced than the double-double. But what it's telling you, like you said, it's set up for him to go ahead and have that double-double. Now, I took it today. And the only thing that scares me with this dude is he can get in foul trouble early. But if I know you guys watch basketball, we all do. Watch basketball games with the Spurs, man, not even just talking about his foul trouble. They go to him early. They try to get him involved really early in games. I'm thinking Lonnie Walker. DeJounte Murray is always setting up with the pick and roll. He dives in the basket. He's always dishing it to him. They get him involved early. He gets that little push shot like Holmes over there in Sacramento. He gets those points around the basket. For him to have 10 points in the first quarter, it wouldn't surprise the hell out of me at all. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for him to go ahead and get going early. Let's keep him out of foul trouble. But on the flip side, I'm going to take Jokic over 30 points. Now, his point prop tonight is set at 26.5, and you can get that at like minus 110 or something like that. But I'm taking him over 30 points, 30-plus points at plus 158. Played him earlier this year, scored 32, and I'm not just basing it off that. Jokic went for 39 last time. If you watch him, he's the only option on this team right now. Everybody else is trying to force things. Just get the ball to Jokic, man. Get the ball to the former MVP. Let him go to work, man. If you want to take his PRA, you can. But, hey, give me 30 points for Jokic, and I think it's cash tonight, man. I love both the centers in these games, but I'm also, like WAM said, I'm riding with my boy Murray, man. I've been doing it. He let me down the other night. For some reason, the NBA took one of his rebounds away. I ain't even gonna go.
That shit was weird as fuck, bro. I seen that shit.
Conspiracy shit,
weird
bro.
As hell. Took one of his
Hey, they
rebounds
fixing props now, bro. What the fuck are we doing?
Out of nowhere. Crazy, bro. Like, I don't know, man. That shit just pissed me off. I'm over here looking at it like, this is what? I'm like, okay, cash or ticket. Nah, they messing with my money, Jay.
If he would have got the triple-double, they would have let it go, though. If he would have got the triple-double,
my chair. This gonna run me hot real quick. I might get on the phone. Hey, what y'all doing, man? Y'all need to go grade that as a win or something. Well, give me my refund my money.
So my league pass because of this bullshit. Fuck y'all.
I need some free bets or something. I don't give a damn.
When it comes to Murray, man, tonight, play it wherever you want to play it at. It is really a play out of just him being who he is. He's a stat pattern. He's gonna get those stats. He's got the ball in his hands every time down the court. But like you guys said, we got Keldon Johnson out the game, so now we have an opportunity for shots to go elsewhere. I know they're not going to force feed Devin White. I know they're not going to force feed White all night long. Right. So Murray's going to have to be a little bit more assertive. Give me Murray's PRA over 34.5. Easy money, man. If you want to take his rebounds and assists over 15, go ahead and take it. You want to take his points, play it all the way up to 20 to get plus money. I like Murray a lot tonight too.
I'm with you because the double is at plus 105 earlier. It's down to even. And he gets a lot of boards as well, man. That's one thing me and Wham were looking at earlier. Right. He gets a ton of boards, man. I want to look at some of these point props for some of the guys off the bench, man. Like guys like Lonnie Walker to get to 10 points. Like these guys are going to get a lot more usage with Keldon Johnson out. And honestly, I need to see who started because they usually start Murray, White, McDermott, Keldon Johnson, and Jakob Poeltl. So we need to see who's going to be stepping in and starting. It's probably going to be Lonnie Walker. I don't think they're going to do it with Forbes. They hadn't done that ever. If Lonnie Walker is starting in that point in that role, whoever's stepping in for Keldon Johnson, we got to look towards that, my guys. I really feel like it. And the Spurs have the rest advantage as well. So
it's Devin Vassell starting though. I think Devin Vassell.
They say he's going to start. Yeah, did it come out or what? Because he just come back from injury.
Projected starting.
He just come back from injury. We'll see what happens, man.
But I love Devin Vassell, man. He's one of my favorite players on their team, bro.
That's WAM.
That's my guy, bro. Yeah, that's my guy, bro. I done cash with him. He didn't, man, and the motherfucker long as fuck, bro. Defending guys and shit. But I just took my last point for the Spurs. If you torn on the type of side here, who to take, think of it this way: the Spurs are averaging 57 points in the paint over the last 5 games. The team that's given up bottom 5, 28th in points in the paint, 52.8 is Denver Nuggets. They giving it up down there. They're going to continue to eat down there, bro. They're giving up just as much as they averaging as far as the Spurs over these last 5 games. They've been playing better teams that's more defending down in the paint. We do know it's just Jokic down there, bro. He ain't no defender.
Yeah,
they're going to get that
no
money. They're going to get that.
You can go right around.
What y'all think about McDermott, man, getting the 3 threes? He a shooter over there. The Nuggets don't really defend the 3 too well. I feel like we might have to try to find somebody to get to some threes in this one, man. McDermott, he's one of those guys where that's what he does. He's out there to shoot threes for the team. I feel like him to get over at 2.5 threes or get to 3, you know what I'm saying? Get 3 threes plus what's that? Plus 127. I see some value in that, my guys. I'll be honest with you. What Lonnie Walker said, like I said, if he gets more time too, Lonnie Walker at 2 threes. Plus 114. That's some value right there, man. You got to look at some of these 3. My big thing is, guys, with today's NBA, these guys shoot a ton more threes. Like this, with this, just a part of their analytics. Either get shots at the basket, or either shoot threes. Simple. We could be on a fast break.
Doc
shoot that fucking 3.
He be old school.
No, you're right. You exactly. No, look, the Spurs shoot the less amount of threes in the league. You're right about that.
But somebody's they're
gonna be shooting some simple going up against the Nuggets, but it's gonna be it's still a different game these days is what I'm trying to get to. For sure. Man, anything else y'all want to talk about? That's the spots today, Simba. What's your official plays? What we going with? I know you got a lot of props, my guy. Whatever you like, lanes. Whatever, bro. Get the paper.
Yeah. So
my got the paper. You know he got the paper.
Hey man, look,
he got the paper.
Look,
you gotta be ready.
Come with the heat, bro.
You gotta be ready. Gotta be ready.
The heat.
So I got Seth Curry over 14.5 points. I'm going Rudy Gobert. That's official, man. You can get that. Rudy Gobert points and rebounds over 25.5. I'm also taking tonight in the Lakers game. I'm going Davis over 22.5 points. And like I said, play that up to 25 if you want to. And in the Denver game, I'm going Jokic, 30-plus points. He's running it back. I know he's on the back-to-back. I know it's overtime in the last game. I'm running it back, man, out of necessity. They need him to play good again tonight. And I'm going Murray's PRA over 34.5. Volume is going to be there. No Keldon Johnson. Murray's going to have to be more assertive. Let's get this bread, man.
Let's get this bread, bro.
Wham! We got to get this money for you, man. It's your birthday, man.
It's only right, bro. So again, just to recap, I'm on Royce O'Neal over 8.5 points, over 1.5 3-point makes as well for Royce O'Neal. Took Jakob Poeltl double at plus 160. Spurs money line minus 130, and we took the Lakers minus 135, minus 3.5, bro.
Let's go.
Can't do it like me on my birthday, bro. Come on.
My guy, one of my guys earlier was saying, Jay, what's the birthday pick, man? Lakers, Lake Show. Got both of my Cali guys in here. Wham got it in the background over there. I got the shirt on. It's a Lakers type of day. You see what I'm saying? The Lakers they're about to get in the groove. I said the other day, I think the Grizzlies finna go on a slide. I think the Lakers finna go on this little win streak. They finna smack up the Grizzlies tonight. They're gonna smack up OKC real bad tomorrow. Get a little double revenge there. But I think this is set up in the schedule for the Lakers to go on a little run here. We know LeBron, one of the faces of the NBA, man. I feel confident that like Lakers is my side play of the day. I lean the 76ers. I took Tobias Harris over 17 points, man. I'm on that. What's that at minus Let me see, just real quick, man. Let me see what I got. Tobias Harris at over 17 and a half points, man. Over 17 and a half points. Yakapurtle got taking that double for Yakapurtle. Over 23 and a half points, rebound, assists. Oh damn, I sprinkled a little something on that Malik Monk over 1.5 threes, Wham.
Nice.
I
Let's get
sprinkled a
it.
little
Let's
something
get
on
it.
that.
Let's
Hey,
get it.
let's go, man. Yeah. Yakapurtle over 23 and a half. I sprinkled also with you, Royce O'Neal over 1.5 threes.
Let's
Wham.
go.
I did a sprinkle with you, man. But let's get some cash. That over for Tobias Harris is minus 105, over 17 and a half points. Tobias Harris and Yakapurtle, come on, man. Make me a believer today. I know you boys can do it. Lake
Let's
Show,
get it.
let's go, man. So my guy
Let's get
Simba,
it.
let me put it back up so y'all go and follow him on Twitter, man. Follow my guy Simba at NBA Jam Zone. Follow my guy WAM as well at Try WAM. Go and tell him happy birthday, man. Whatever you want to tell me, man. My guy Wham is a cool guy, man. One of the realest I know. You can follow me as well at J Money is Money, man. Let's get this cash, man. Lakers is nobody in the chat likes it, man. So I like it even more. I got a heavy lean to the under. Got a heavy lean to the under in that game as well. I do think they'll play some defense. Can't wait to watch this game. Make some live bets, man. Let's get some cash, man. We back tomorrow. Always appreciate my guys. We out, man.
Preach, bro.